Everyone set to go.
No, I still gotta log in.
I don't have Jason in game. I don't have Matt in game.
Yeah, unfortunately, for whatever reason, it normally I saved my password on the Forge, and for whatever reason, it's not coming up now. So.
What happened there? Oh, there we go. Nope. There we go.
What was the suitcase combination in Spaceballs?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Try that, Jason. Try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Could be password too.
Sure. Updated the movie for modern
Guest.
times.
Guest. That's probably the password that Solar Winds used.
That went over my head like a solar wind.
But
Yeah.
it's a big service. It's used by a lot of companies and parts of the government, and they used a default password, so they got hacked badly.
And what industry are they in?
It's Solar Wind is security and monitoring.
So there's a bit of irony for you.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm coming in now.
Why can't I find it?
Need a link, Matt?
I guess, because I can't find it on his desktop.
Dropping it in a stream.
You may have left my whole banners. That's the other thing.
Or, let's try that link.
Yeah, there you go.
And I show Jason in game.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm going to search through Connery's
Hold on, Brad.
I'm going to search Connery's money pouch while he's not looking.
Yeah.
Do you even have a money pouch?
Only one way to find out.
Remember, you can click the thing to maximize the. Click down here, where it says main room. Where it says main room, you gotta. Yeah, or you click that, but it just makes it easier to create a scene. Your phone went off, that's why I brought it to you. Oh, for them? Yeah. Copy started. Thank you.
Good to go, Matt?
Yeah, it says game paused.
Alright, the game is unpaused. Game is afoot. Alright, so let's reset a little bit. We've got alright, someone's feeding back.
Yeah, there you go. I'm in headphones, so I
And I
just
show
don't feel
Jason
that I
in
can.
game.
Not me.
My apologies. Back to myself. Alright, so the game's unpaused. So when we last left, the group had a rather touch-and-go fight with a group of goblins who was occupying the cave that you're all in right now. Several of the party members spent a bit of the time on the ground.
Game master.
Sorry?
I said they paid off the game master. The goblins paid off the game master. They still lost though.
To sever the party
That's the
members,
problem. They just didn't pay enough.
That's right. That's right. The
took
stuffer.
brief naps on the cold cave floor before being revived and finally being victorious. You did search the cave. The new arrival of Utrid did a rather thorough search, and you did come up with a box of 10 potions, which is what you were looking for, plus some various other gear that the goblins no longer have any use for that you claimed. Then the party elected to, as the day was waning, go ahead and camp. So that's where we leave off. You're in a cave around a fire that the goblins had built, with the corpses of those goblins still in the cave. And
Burning in our fire.
you need to tell me how you wanted to do your long rest. Were you going to do it in the cave or outside the cave? There was some debate about that. And then what were you going to do in terms of securing the cave and managing to stay safe through the night?
I think the first thing that Jason suggested was to make sure we didn't have any more entrances and exits. I think that was Jason, wasn't it?
I think we already determined that even this this little spot in the back doesn't go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah,
The stream that comes in and out is just a trickle. So we should be fairly boxed in here.
Okay.
Yep.
So then we need to just set watch.
Well, I would suggest just for pleasantness, let's get the goblin corpses. Let's deal with the goblin corpses. Either chuck them out so that the smell doesn't bring in any predators at night, and then and then we can set a watch.
It's a cave, and I think we'll be all right because remember, like we were standing outside the cave and we couldn't hear anything inside, so it's got to be at least some ways into the cave. I think if we pile them up in that south corner there. The one thing
sharp, pointy sticks and put them on those outside. Wait, no, I'm sorry, that's out of character.
You could reset the traps. Reset the trap.
There's only the one, yeah.
During the rest, that way we've got some advance warning. We'll have. We said we were going to set up a watch, but that just an extra measure.
Sure,
I like it.
I'll go ahead and reset the trap then. It was a heavy crossbow, right?
It was a light crossbow with a tripwire.
One shot.
Yeah, one shot. And then on the tripwire, they had attached some metal objects that would clang around to act as kind of an alarm. So are you going to try to set a similar kind of arrangement?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will set it first, then put the bolt in the crossbow.
Fair enough.
I'm a little suspicious after last time.
All right,
if I roll a 2, do I need to roll for it?
Yeah, then just go ahead and do a straight up dexterity skill check. Okay. You're able to set the crossbow pretty much the same way that it was. You think you're in good shape.
And then once it's all done, then I'll put the bolt back in.
Okay.
Still level 1, correct?
Yeah. Does anybody need
we're level 1.
their wounds bound? I'm skilled with medicine.
I think I've got some medicine skill as well. But I think just having the long rest automatically does that. assuming you
Yeah.
spend hit dice to recover.
Points there. Yeah.
So you spend hit dice on a short rest to recover hit points. On a long rest, you get all of your hit points.
Okay.
So
then that's just part of it. So we don't have to do medicine checks.
yeah, as long as you don't have any wounds that are represent some kind of bleeding or something that's going to get worse without attending.
I just assumed since we had been knocked out completely that we would have to find our wounds. I'm sorry.
You do. You have to do some rudimentary things, but nothing that would require any kind of surgical skill. You just need to put pressure on the wounds to stop the bleeding.
Okay. 'Tis but a flesh wound.
Yeah, you're all great.
I'll take first watch. Who wants second? Who am I waking up?
You can wake me up. Synthon.
So Ray, then Synthon. So it estimated to be about 8 hours. If you sleep 6 of the 8 hours, you get the full benefit of a long rest. So if you break the watch
The
up
last watch.
in the 4 rotations, you should be able to everyone get a full rest. So we're going Ray, then Synthon, and then Conry's last. I guess that means Uhtred's taking third watch.
Yeah, that'll work.
Very good. So let's and then are you doing anything with the corpses?
Is that?
We moved him down to the
Sharp pointy sticks. No, again, sorry.
no pointy sticks. We moved him to the far south corner away from us.
So like
Is that what?
down here?
It was like either
Down where
down
Jason
here.
is.
Where
Is that
Jason
water
is.
moving fast? Is that water moving fast enough that we can throw in there and they'll just float down the
Well, that was
I don't think
mine.
I don't think it goes that fast.
No,
It's just a trickle.
Okay, so they just need to run. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
just stick them down there somewhere.
yeah, that's
Like over here.
That's just a little
Trickle.
little-
All right.
little bit of a trickle stream that goes down between the rocks. It's a very small opening where the water kind of seeps out. So those corpses aren't going to go anywhere if you throw it in the water. All right, so you make
For
a
sure
pile.
they're dead.
Yeah, they're quite dead.
All right.
Fair
I
question.
took him a couple more times. I think you
Stefan
three should
didn't
chop him
volunteer
up
for a
that
watch.
battle.
That was hence the sharp pointy sticks.
Okay, all right.
All right. So
Sorry.
Ray, give me percentile, please.
Percentile.
Interesting. Your watch passes without incident.
All right. I wake up Synthon. Your turn.
All right. And I'm sorry,
I'll give
what
him
am I
time to get
rolling?
his armor on.
Percentile.
Right.
So in the chat log there, type in /R space D100. Like that. Very good. Your watch passes without incident.
I'll wake up. Who am I waking up? Uthrid? The big ugly thing. Get up.
All right, you tried the paladin woke you up.
All right.
Roll percentile.
So it's /R
Space D100.
space D100.
All right.
Uh.
Your watch passes without incident.
That's what you call being on guard.
Are you waking up the monk?
That was impressive.
Yes. I'll wake up the monk. But the monk's sleeping.
All right,
Well, you're gonna
He's
have to
resting
wait.
his eyes.
Connery, you
Meditating.
wake to the sight of a half orc leaning over you.
In the middle of the night.
As long as he's smiling, you know.
That's not
Maybe
always
that's
good.
worse. I don't know. Yeah.
All right,
Because
so
he's smiling, doesn't mean it's good for you.
Connery,
That's
once your turn with the dice. Very nice. Your watch passes also without incident. Everyone, open up your character sheet and perform a long rest. We don't have any spellcasters. Actually, we do. Stefan.
I'm sorry. How do you perform the long rest?
So up there, up top, where you see your hit
Open up your
dice,
character.
you'll see S rest and L rest. Hit the
Oh, I
L
see
rest.
it. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Oh, okay.
So we're all back to full strength.
Yeah.
After you perform your rest, you should be, and you should also
Yeah,
have all of your pools back. So, like your lay on hands pools should be refilled for Synthon. I think I'm missing Connery's long rest.
I hit it, but I didn't realize I had to hit that. I just reset my hit points. Let's see here. Did it not? Yeah. Yeah, I did it. It said Connery right there. Takes a long rest. See down there at the bottom? You don't see it?
Oh.
I'm
But
after
Yeah, I
Synthon.
see it. Doesn't show me though. So I pulled up the character sheet in D&D Beyond. Am I supposed to pull it up from someplace else?
Yeah, you're supposed to double click on your icon.
yeah,
Okay.
just double click
All right, hold on.
in the game.
Jimmy hit it again.
No, I see it now. I just had I
Okay.
didn't have it scrolled down.
Okay.
Where's my icon?
You
around the fire.
You're right. Yeah, you're the green guy next to
Oh, okay.
next
I
to
gotta
me.
zoom in. I wasn't zoomed in enough. I'm sorry. There we go. Come on. There we go. And where was it again?
So on your character sheet up top, you'll see hit points and then hit dice. Underneath hit dice, you'll see S rest and L rest. Hit the L rest button.
Ah, yeah. I got it.
All right. So you're all rested, geared up.
Yep, I'm gonna take down the trap. I'm
Nice.
gonna roll for it, or just say that I do it.
No, go ahead and give me a dexterity. We'll see if you have a.
bolt out first.
Shot by your own shot.
All right, you successfully disarm the trap.
All right,
It's a
and
bolt
I'll
to the
take.
forehead.
I'm taking the crossbow with me.
All right. Well, you have that in your sheet. You're gonna use it, or you're just gonna sell it?
I'm gonna sell it.
Okay, well, just note it in your D&D Beyond sheet then, if you're not going to use it in the game. We'll deal with selling gear. right. You have a new
Grabbing
day.
the tripwire.
Time to head back.
So, how are you leaving?
You mean
On
like
foot?
marching order, or
You just storming out of the cave, or you?
I would scout out, make sure we don't have any stragglers or people waiting to ambush us.
Just send the paladin.
Yeah,
I'll take the lead. Yeah, I'll take the lead. I've got the armor. Somebody's got to go with me though.
I'll go.
They can
I'll
hide
go
behind
with
me.
you.
All right, you can hide
Okay.
behind me.
Exactly.
Good.
I can do that.
All right.
So, Synthon and Ray are gonna pop out.
Yeah, I am hiding
we're gonna-
behind Synthon, but yes,
Yeah. We're gonna take.
I'm
We're
there
gonna
for
take a
moral
look.
support.
All right. So I'm going to momentarily deafen Matt and Brad.
All right, I'll go grab some coffee really quick.
Oh. Devil of a time. Okay. You guys see anything?
It says I do not own any
Ross.
tokens in this scene.
That's the right answer.
It's it.
I haven't placed a token out there yet.
We're back outside.
Problems with my transition here. Okay. Synthon's the first one out, followed shortly by Ray, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
All right. As you turn the corner and your eyes adjust to the light, you discover something.
We still deafened.
Can I see what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what?
We're gonna get something here real quick.
Be patient. Oh wow. Seeing stuff popping up.
This. You see the bodies of the 3 goblins that you fought outside, and next to them are
Dogs.
of these things.
No.
Mhm.
That's not good.
I'm gonna need initiative because you startled them.
All right.
Get you into combat.
Sorry, I thought is an initiative a selection in my attributes, or that's not?
It is.
Well,
But
it's
you can also
also-
go to the combat screen.
Right.
Do we hear anything?
Yeah.
They can't hear you.
Yeah, I know. It's just a reaction.
Okay, so I'm sorry. Initiative is rolled in the chat screen.
Yes, next to the chat you see a fist. That's the combat tracker.
Right. Okay.
And then you'll see a D20 next to your name.
Yep. Okay.
That would be your initiative. All right. I don't. Oh, I've got dead goblins. Can I remove them? That
Well, they are being eaten, so.
The Panthers are eating the dead goblins.
It was
so we
disappointing to be slower than a dead goblin.
have. So this first panther kind of gets wind of you and comes charging into the closest target. On.
Me.
See what that. Yeah. He's gonna
I'm
try.
being attacked.
Gonna try to claw at you.
Good luck through my armor.
Look.
It's got big pointy teeth.
So when he does that, who's going to defeat your
Oh
armor?
my.
So he claws at you for 6 points of damage. I need you to roll a strength save.
Strength?
Yep.
Okay, so, all right. Remind me, is that
It's on your character sheet. Just click the strength.
seeing the, okay, sorry. Okay. Saving throw?
Yep.
Yeah, effectively.
All right. The claw hits you, and it kind of pushes you back a little bit, but does not knock you to the ground. So you manage to stay on your feet.
All right.
All right.
Ray and Synthon, you both have actions before those other two Panthers get to act.
Oh, all right. Well, I'm going to go ahead. Because it is in combat, that's a sneak attack. And then I am going to proceed to get back into the cave.
Tell the others to come out.
Tell the others, yeah. So let
So-
me
so now-
roll an attack.
Yeah.
All right, so your bonus action is to yell back for help.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna come running.
I assume so. You'll get in there in round 2.
Does it hit?
Pull your short sword. That just hits.
Cool. Let's do this.
Hey.
Plus. Why does it always do that? Let me see here. Where's my character? So do it.
Excuse me.
There we go.
All right.
So I do a total of 11 points.
All right. You take a nice chunk out of the side of the panther. Have its attention.
And then I yell back into the cave. We got trouble. Luthrid, something to
So you
cut.
can do sick, Uhtred, sick.
Good dog.
Fresh meat.
All right. So this panther is going to charge in.
Wait, do I get to move here?
Yeah, it's Synthon's turn, Howard.
Oh,
Yeah, I haven't attacked. I'm gonna finish
Correct.
off this panther.
Okay.
So I cannot use. none of that level 2 stuff I can use, correct?
Not yet.
Not level 2.
Not yet.
All right. Keep itching for that. All right, so I'm going to use my mace.
Okay.
Take a swing at the panther.
What was that? What was equipped?
I think I have the. How do I verify what's equipped? I know I've got at the bottom. I've got a long sword. I've got a mace. I've got a quarterstaff.
So in your inventory, you will see little.
Right.
Right now, it looks like you have your mace equipped. So if you look on your inventory tab, you see a little shield thing next to your mace. Yep. It says equipped.
Okay.
So the mace is in your hand.
Does that take an action to switch it?
If you're going, all right. So I actually looked this up, and I was going to talk to you guys about this week.
Yeah.
The rules are
we don't
fuzzy.
Need to talk about it now. If you want to...
Well, no, it's good because everyone's listening.
Okay.
So the rules are a little bit fuzzy on weapon switching. Some DMs allow you to equip a weapon as a bonus action or stow a weapon as a bonus action, but not both. Some DMs allow you to drop a weapon as a free action and draw one. The way I think I want to do it, which is a modified rule that I saw someone else do, is you can use movement to do weapons changes. So you can use your bonus action for one, but if you want to stow a weapon and draw a weapon, it's going to cost you 10 feet of movement. So if you wanted to stow that mace and draw your sword, you wouldn't be able to move your full 20 feet. You'd only be able to move, your full 30 feet, you'd only be able to move 20.
Okay.
But if you're not moving, it's irrelevant. So what are you going to use?
Okay. I'm going to use, I've got the mace. I'm going to use it.
Okay.
So I will attack.
Yep. That's going to hit.
18.
Nice.
Roll your damage.
21, yeah.
Finish him.
Damage.
It'll be on the mace. The chat.
Back to the mace. In the chat. Oh, okay. I got it.
So we apply the damage, and that one slumps to the ground.
Oh yeah,
lifelessly. Enraged by seeing his fellow panther fall, this one steps up and does a thing. Claws at Synthon. Knock him down.
damn. Hey, the Panthers paid off, Howard.
I'm gonna.
No,
I'm
you're
gonna
not
need,
gonna do this roll again, Howard. Loaded dice here again.
I'm gonna need another strength save to see if you get knocked down. All right, you are now. You're prone.
All right. So does it take an action for me to get back up?
Movement.
It takes half your movement to get up.
Okay. All right.
But the bad news is right now, if you attack from that position, you're at a disadvantage, and if you are attacked from that position, your attacker gets advantage.
Okay. Got it.
Let's.
Can he go on the defensive at this point?
Well, it's a little bit.
Can he go on the defensive at this point?
I'm gonna pull my shield.
Really,
up
he
over
doesn't
my
know
head.
prone fighting.
All right, so you're beyond the closure range of the other panther. So it's going to use its full action for movement.
And it's a new round.
All right, it's a new round. I need initiatives out of Connery and Hatred. Which means I need to put you into the game.
Yep.
So you hear a scream. I assume you come running down the cave.
Scream. Who screamed?
Yelled for you.
Oh, okay.
Get your asses out of here.
Come out and you see
Alfred, smash!
Synthon on the ground with two panthers clawing at him. Can't I? Oh, there we go.
Well, I thought the two panthers were dead.
There were three.
One panther's
One
dead.
panther. Oh, you're right. The other one moved up. You're right. Sorry.
So let's put you in combat. Let's put you in combat. Can I get initiatives out of you two?
Yep. Yeah, I can't see which one's me. Okay.
Well, you can just use the combat tracker. Okay.
Where's initiative?
So you can do it
On
on
the
your
second
character sheet.
tab on the right-hand side.
Okay. Combat tracker.
Could be a D20 next to your name.
Ouch.
Good will be
Luther
going
hasn't
last.
had coffee today.
Nope.
All right. So top of the
Or
order
is it
is
beer?
the dead panther.
It's the ale.
Connery gets the next action. So you cannot occupy the same space as one of your comrades, but you can get by them with double movement.
Actually,
could.
I'm occupying the same space as Senton. Lightfoot.
Oh, okay. Connery, you're up. How you moving? Assume you're getting into the game, right?
Yeah. All three of those panthers are alive and well.
Two.
Yeah.
Two.
There's two.
Which
That
ones?
can't
Make
be
it harder
We
for
don't-
us.
Wait,
we
I
don't
see
get one.
skulls. All I see is skulls.
They are right on top of Synthon.
That one's got a skull. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I moved it out so you can see the other two.
Okay, so the one right on Synthon is dead.
The Synthon,
This
no.
one's dead. These are alive.
All
Two
I
in front
see
of you are
is
alive. The one that's
I see this one and 1, 2, 3 out here.
Those red
Those are goblins.
blobs.
We killed those yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, that's. I mean, I don't know what's up with that.
It's
We
those
left
two
them
red blobs.
Right here. Do you see our cursors?
Yeah, but I can't tell what that is. All I can see is Jason and I don't know what else. Okay.
the two blobs in front of me are the panthers.
Okay. Well, I'll take the closest one and engage that.
All right. So how you moving? Okay.
I guess like that.
Okay.
I don't have to be right. I can just be right next to him, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
There. Can I move past them? Are they because they're engaged with Synthon at this point?
yeah. You can move past them.
Like right there?
Oh wait, no. If you move past them, you might give them an opportunity attack.
that's why I said, is if they're engaged with someone else, does that mean they still get attack of opportunity?
Yes. If you move past them, they can only do it once per round, but yes.
Okay. So
But if you move
kind of a dumb
to them,
okay. So would that be moving past them?
if you move beyond their ability to engage. So
I
as
just
long as
wanted to flank you.
you can do
You're flanking
you
him
can
where you're at.
no, you have to be where the skull is, right here, and you can do that without giving an opportunity attack.
Okay. All right. So I can move
There.
right there. Is what you're saying?
Yes.
That's not doing anything. Okay. And then I gotta. So you're saying I gotta do this?
You're now flanking the one that's between you and Synthon.
Okay.
And you're gonna attack that one.
Yep.
All right, you can attack at advantage.
All right. Oops. What did I do? I double clicked it by accident. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to do two unarmed strikes, but at advantage. Okay.
At advantage, yeah.
Wow. That
will hit.
Okay. Okay. All right. And now do damage.
Yes.
And that's just normal.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
And then I get my second attack.
Yeah, you get your bonus action, which you can use as your second attack.
And I can just get that as advantage.
As long as you're attacking that same one, the one that's between you, that will not be enough.
All right.
So, Ray.
I will attack the far one, and I'm assuming it's technically engaged. So that's within 5 feet, so I can do it as a sneak attack. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say so. It was about to engage, so yes, we'll say that. That's gonna hit.
I hope that hits.
That hits.
On it. It always tells me when I go to do the sneak attack damage. It's like, oh, you have more than one.
All right.
Oh. 8, I guess.
All right, you take a chunk out of that panther. Synthon, you're on the ground and you're being clawed at.
All right. Well, I'm gonna stand up.
Stand up's half your movement. You're up.
I'm up.
What about the orc? Putrid?
He goes last.
Oh, I thought Synthon was.
I'm gonna stand up and use my mace on the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit.
All right, damage.
You give it a little boo-boo. Doing any bonus actions or anything?
Yeah. So, how does the bonus action work? I'm a little unclear on that.
So there are certain things
Offhand attack.
Certain things you can do as a bonus action. They'll be listed as bonus actions underneath the descriptions that you have in your character sheet. So if you open up your character sheet.
The character sheet in the Forge, double click.
Yeah, if you look at like you do not have anything that counts as a bonus action.
Where would it be if I did? Is it just in the attributes or?
So
It'd
in
be
the
like
feature,
an action.
There's a
So
cheat
features?
sheet you can.
So in your
You might
features
have a
tab, it would be
spell that can do
separated
that as
out.
a bonus action, but
Yeah. But
My
there
features
are-
tab says class level, active abilities, passive abilities,
right. Right now,
and it
you
would
do not.
say.
There you go, Jason. I sent a link for that.
Yeah, there's a list of
For the
bonus
cheat sheet.
actions. Yeah, cheat sheet that Mike found, that a handy list.
If you look under features, there's a tab at the top.
Okay.
Click features, and then at the top it has action, bonus action, and reaction. So actions are, and then you just go bonus.
Okay,
So
I see.
it looks like you can do lay on hands
Yeah.
as a bonus action.
Okay, I've clicked on my bonus action, and I guess it says divine sense and lay.
Yeah,
and
divine
lay on
sense.
hands.
Divine sense you can do as a bonus action, and lay on hands you can do as a bonus action.
Okay.
You
Right.
could lay on
That's
hands to
helpful.
yourself
Sorry.
because you're.
Because I'm hurt, but I'm not hurt. Well, I'm
I think
down, but I'm not. Yeah,
I think
I'm
it's
good. I'm
Okay. All right. So
good.
this
I'm good.
this panther. This panther is going to, not liking what's going on here, going to use his action to disengage.
Which one's disengaging?
that one.
Do I get
Who
an
gets
attack
the
opportunity
reaction?
there?
Yep. Any one of us could.
Well, no, he used his action to disengage,
Ah.
which means nobody gets.
So what's that?
It means he doesn't get an action, and you don't get a reaction as a result. So he waited for an opportune moment to skedaddle. This other one, on the other hand, stubborn. It's going to claw. Well, those dice. You just can't beat them, can you?
Clearly not.
All right, you do not have to
Because they're
do
loaded.
You do not have to do a strength save because he did not run more than 20 feet at you to hit that claw.
Who are you attacking?
Synthon goes down.
Back down.
Yeah, you're down and out.
And okay, I think.
So he
Okay.
down from damage, not from being knocked over.
Yeah, you went down from damage. The 4 points of damage was enough to take you to 0. Uhtred. The panther claws at Synthon. Synthon goes down in a lump. Your action.
So for where I'm at, I'm going to have to move around Ray, right?
So you could.
Can I move in between?
You can move through friendlies at double cost. So instead of 5 feet, it'll cost you 10 feet. But if you want to move there, that's only 15 foot of movement.
Okay.
Stomp on me as you go over me.
Not that you know. Very tranquil music for fighting a pack of leopards.
Want the battle music? I think this battle's about over.
No, yeah. It's a very soothing way to start the day.
So is Synthon fucked up? Is
He's
he
down.
hurt?
Yeah, he's down.
Yes, I'm hurt. I'm down.
Okay.
Hey, where's the bard?
Still sleeping, I guess.
You know, I have to confess, I forgot about the bard.
Composing a
Easy to forget
song.
about.
Yeah, he's like,
He was lagging behind.
Making battle music.
brave, brave Sir Robin.
I'll bring him into the third round.
Smash it, Uthrid.
Oh,
You
okay.
did
There we go.
smash.
I didn't see it. I'm gonna, before I do that, I'm gonna rage. So, do I have to click that on my sheet?
Yeah, because you actually use it. You get 2 per long rest, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
All right.
click it to use it.
Okay.
Probably
Bonus
turn.
action.
Turn to face target.
He's so badass, he just backhands it on his way by.
Well, I thought about, so it's shift, scroll,
A shift
right?
scroll wheel.
Yeah.
Shift mouse wheel.
Oops.
There you go.
Okay. So I probably need to do the battle action again.
So you go into a rage and swing your battle axe.
And that's just normal, right?
That's
Anything but
normal.
There would be an advantage because he's on top of the paladin, ripping his guts out with his hind claws.
No, there's no advantage.
All right, here we go.
You have to mount the panther yourself.
That
That's
will
a
certainly hit.
Is that a critical hit?
No. No.
Come on.
You,
Alright.
wait a second. Hold the phone. Yes.
Yeah.
That is
Crits
more than
get crits.
that is more than 10 beyond his armor class.
So I've got that as an orc, you know.
So are you wielding that two-handed?
No, I assume I have a shield in one hand and the battle axe in the other.
I didn't know you had a shield.
Yeah, remember we talked about that
Equipped?
early on.
It is
You
equipped.
said it
All
didn't
right,
really
yeah.
add armor class.
All right, so roll damage. Don't roll the versatile damage. Roll damage, but use the critical.
Okay, so I have a savage attack for being an orc. It says, you know, when you score a critical hit, roll 1 die of additional time, and add it to the extra damage.
Yes, because you're raging with your melee weapon.
Well, no, that is the savage attack for an orc, right? And then I have the rage, right? But I don't think
Rage adds double your strength bonus.
2.
It's damage.
Okay, so roll. Okay.
So it did it there, right? It added a die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it rolled the.
Because you're an orc.
Yeah, so it factored that in
Just
already.
went through it.
All right, so you cleave.
Get any skin off of that one.
Should turn them into shoes. Left shoe, right shoe.
Yeah.
I think that there's enough for a sock.
This
Needs a pair of Pumas.
Stefan's going to take an action here, and
Do I have? Can I turn now?
yeah, you can turn. That's part of your movement.
After I. But I had some movement left over, right?
I'm assuming
Yeah.
he's dead, right?
Yeah, you can pivot as
yeah.
part of your movement.
Okay.
So Stefan plays.
I don't suppose I could chase that panther a little bit.
Yeah, he still has movement.
You still have 15 feet of movement.
Okay.
Stefan plays a little song and weaves some healing power into fallen paladin. He wakes up. Hit your spacebar there, Brad.
Thanks, Stefan.
You get to the point where he's going to go, then hit the spacebar.
Can you move down here? Can you move down here so I can get a clear path to him? I gotta go through him. Damn it.
I'm sorry.
Can you?
So
He's raging. He's not thinking about you.
You're gonna.
I want that other panther. Yeah.
You're gonna chase down the retreating animal.
Yes. Blood for the blood god.
It might come back to get us.
I just got to be in axe range. That's all.
All right. So Utrid's gone. Connery.
I'll be flanking him, right?
You can only be flanking if it's engaged with something else.
Oh, I thought you could engage it from behind. Right. Is that okay?
Spacebar, there you go.
All right, and we'll attack.
No.
That'll miss. Attack again. Come on.
Gonna hit.
Okay.
There it is.
No, that's more than 10 hit than his armor class.
That's critical.
Critical.
Seven points.
All right. The monk steps up and kicks it in the butt really hard, and it falls over.
Like a flying kick. Whoa!
So wait, when you get a critical hit, you do 2 dice of damage.
Yes.
The best of them.
So I should have got another die, right, for the savage
did.
attack. No, because
Yeah,
it gave me 2. It
Yeah,
gave me
2 dice.
2
2 dice
critical
plus
hit.
plus a bonus, didn't it?
Yeah, it gave you 2 dice plus the bonus. So you're saying it's supposed to give you 3 dice plus the bonus.
It gave you a D8. It gave you 2D8 plus a D. Yeah, it doubled it. Oh, I see. He's saying it didn't give him the savage attack.
Right. Maybe I need
13
to
was more
click
than
it.
enough to do it.
Let me see if I have to. Is that something I have to click?
Hopefully.
Bonus actions.
Yeah, you only did 13 points of damage out of 2d8 plus 3.
Yeah, I gotta click it. Click it. There's a die roll thing here. That's my fault. Okay, I know that for the future now. Okay.
You score a critical hit with a melee weapon attack. You can roll one of the weapon's damage dice for one additional time. Okay. So you don't get the bonus again, but you get. So, but you already cleaved it in half. Do you want to cleave it in 4 pieces?
Yeah, no, I just want to know that going forward. In case we face something bigger.
You guys appear to be out of panthers.
That'll warm me up before breakfast.
Yeah, it gets the pulse going.
So for that, you get 60 experience points each.
So where's that put us?
Do we level up when we're
Oh, okay.
back in town?
You have to take a long rest to level up, and you just took one.
You're going to enter that. We don't have to do that.
Well, put it in both here and in D&D Beyond. Make sure one of those. Well, it's probably more important in D&D Beyond that one's up to date.
Well, the experience points.
Yes.
The one I have in D&D Beyond is already on 2nd level.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Mine is 2.
Just keep track of it in here, and then before we do the character transfer, transfer over the correct number to D&D Beyond. Okay.
Where are the experience points on your sheet?
Top right corner.
Yeah, okay. The 243 are on mine.
It should be 303 now.
Yep.
Earned enough for 2nd level. You just need to get a long rest before it's applied.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to be short.
You're going to be short,
Really short.
unless you encounter something else between here and the city.
That's true.
Hint, hint, hint.
I wonder what that means.
Could mean anything.
I'm going to offer. So, gents, all of you are kind of hands-on fighters. I'm going to go ahead. I will carry this potion box because I'm less likely to be attacked by something and need hands for shields or spears or whatnot.
Well, on the way out, didn't you scout ahead in a roguish fashion? I said on the way out, didn't you scout ahead in a roguish fashion?
Roguish fashion? Not on the way out.
On the way out,
we scouted on the way in.
They sent the
way out.
Man
We ran
out
into
front.
Panthers.
Right.
Okay.
They sent the.
I mean, I can.
They sent the paladin out first to be a big target, and he did his job. He was the target.
It was admirable at it.
I think I'll follow the paladin since he can't stay on his feet.
You gotta carry me.
Garfield's too much for him, so I'll let him leave.
Anybody want to skin these panthers before we get out of here?
Yeah, I was putting on there. I want a panther skin.
Do you have a
It's
filleting
going to take
knife?
a few hours.
It takes time.
I'm sure in my medicine stuff I have some kind of instrument.
Well, I'll tell you what. Are you going to take a short rest then while Connery is?
I mean that would help. That would certainly help Synthon, wouldn't it?
If he chooses to use a hit dice, it would.
Synthon, would you like to take a rest? Short rest.
Can I lay hands on myself to help heal?
Do that as
We
well.
won't watch it.
and just to feel good,
I think the
This is Al Bundy.
I really need a release. So.
Well, I would suggest if you're going to be taking the time to skin a cat, pardon the pun,
Yep.
you might as well do a short rest because
Yeah.
you can spend a hit dice and see how many hit points you get back from the hit dice without using your lay on hands.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, if they're going to do a short rest, I'm just going to scout up the path and then come back. I won't go very far.
All right, so you're going in stealth. So you're not resting.
Yeah. I am not, because I don't need it.
Okay. So you're going to go in stealth and you're going to scout ahead. You're pretty much going back the same way that you came, right?
Right.
Okay. You go ahead and scout. Jason, if you open up Synthon's character, the same place you did the long rest, if you go right next to it and hit the short rest, when it pops up, you'll see an option to roll a hit die. And you can choose how many hit dice you want to use. Right now you only have one, so you're going to choose that one and then do your short rest.
How do I know I only have one hit die?
It's your first level, but it tells you on your character sheet
Okay.
hit dice
top
1
middle.
and 1.
Oh, I see. Got it. Okay. All right. So just roll normal.
Yeah. Very nice. So you're going to recover. Did it do it automatically? Did it automatically. You're back to full health.
Full. Full. Okay. How long do we have to? Can we? What's considered a short rest? How long do we have to wait?
Short rest is about 30 minutes. Long enough, to maybe do some light activities. You can eat something. You can do some gear maintenance. As long as you're not exerting yourself, rest up, and you can gain back hit points in that period. Can't do anything strenuous. That's
And nobody
all.
Nobody else was hurt, right?
Yeah, well, there's other things there's other benefits to a short rest as well. Some people have pools that reset on short rest, abilities that reset on short rest, but nobody has need of.
Does that get reset automatically, or do you have to reset it on your character sheet?
No, it resets automatically. In fact, it did the healing for you. If you look at your character, it just did it.
Right. Got it. Okay.
All right, Ray, you roll a stealth for me.
Can we move?
I'm sorry, what was your question?
Nothing. Are we ready to move? Is our short rest considered done?
Yeah, I was going to see what happens with Ray's scouting while you guys were resting. Okay. Where all you going? Just move. Oof.
We're getting attacked by dogs.
So just show me, Mike, where Ray wanders, and I'll let you know if anything happens.
Right.
What's his movement?
Well, we're not in combat, so
This is over the course of an hour.
or half an hour.
Right, half an hour to get there and back, but and then back.
Okay. Other than the dead things that you all killed, and some normal woodland woodlife, you don't see anything to cause you any form of distress.
And then, of course, head back.
Okay.
And Ray's got Ray's got the potions.
Yeah, he went wandering with the potions.
Yeah, what's going on here?
There will be
Coming back? Or?
all 5 of them in the box when we're done. Trust me.
I think we need to divide those up, I think.
All right, so Ray,
All right.
you've scouted and
We
come
can
back.
split it up, one apiece, and then that's evenly divided.
I'm not feeling very confident here. Pretty sure I lost track of something.
Got all kinds of.
So our movement when it's non-combat
It's irrelevant.
is it's irrelevant. We'll just head back until we hit something.
Yeah, if something comes up while you're moving, I'll stop you there and say, okay, something's happening. Let's roll some dice. All right. So Ray has scouted out and reported back. The path
The normal
seems to be
stuff,
clear.
nothing dangerous.
Just a bunch of dead
Potions on
things.
Things that we've already killed.
You mind if I take a look at the potions, Ray?
Sure, here you go. And the one
That's what
potion.
Sam-
That's
okay.
all we got, right?
All right,
Okay,
you guys headed back then?
yeah, I'm assuming we're
Yeah,
gonna head
so-
back to where that wagon was on the road, right?
Yep. All right, so we don't need to actually do the movement. You guys follow the same path and head back to the main highway, the road. How are you moving? What's your
You mean like a marching order?
what's a marching order or a formation or
Well, we've dealt with
Well,
the
I thought-
goblins. Benthon, do you want to be on point vanguard?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind being up there, but it seems like also we should have like either you or Conry kind of scouting ahead with maybe me second, and then maybe I don't know, maybe Uhtred following up the rear just in case you get attacked from
Papers.
behind.
Scissors, Conry, what's your stealth skill?
My stealth is. For some reason I can't see the. Why can't I see the stealth skill?
it's in the skills.
I know, but it's
Yeah.
like it's cut off.
Oh, you just expand it in the lower right hand corner. You can scroll. Your stealth is plus
In the lower
5,
right-hand corner.
so it's
Yeah.
Dex plus 5.
Yeah. How come I'm not able to see it? What am I doing wrong?
Well, what's your dex?
Well, he can't see all the skills, so you have a scroll bar that you can scroll through them as well.
I know, but I'm like, for some reason, it's like won't go down any farther than sleight of hand.
So you see the little 2 arrows in the lower right hand corner. You can expand it.
No, I can't see that for some reason. I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, is it off the bottom of the screen? Do you just need to move the character?
Yeah, I don't know why that is that way. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong here. Need
Well,
there I got it. I just had to make it smaller. All right, my stealth is Dex plus 5, so it's what is that, 15?
Yep.
Mine's slightly better, so I'll go ahead and stealth in the lead. I guess it wouldn't make sense for me to carry these potions at the lead, so Stefan can carry these 5 potions.
You know, my stealth is actually higher than the monks, so
Yeah, Ray's got the highest.
Mine's 17.
Yeah.
mine's 16.
They're almost, yeah.
We can't do Democrat math here. You need to account for all of the potions here.
I will hold on to these, and Uthred can be
Point man?
recon. Yeah.
Force recon. There we go.
Should
All
be
right,
great if we run into a bunch of humans. They see a fucking bloody orc come out of the bushes.
Right.
Yeah, that could never go wrong.
I'll shadow off to his right.
I don't exactly know what you guys finally landed on.
Uthred and Point. Apparently, Matt decided he was going to go a little bit off to the side, and Synthon, then myself, then Stefan.
Okay. Very good.
And I guess since I'm not on point, I will continue to carry the box of potions, however many there are in it.
All right, Brad, do me a favor and let's get a stealth roll out of Uhtred. Or is he going by stealth, or is he just walking out in the open as though he owns the place?
Just bebop.
I suppose we'll do
Some
a
big
stealth.
dong energy from the orc.
Okay, you think you're being stealthy?
Yeah.
No, I think we know that he's not. I think we know that he's not. Come on.
All right.
Uthred, you might want to hide if you're trying to be quiet.
Do I
Try
get
not
the
to
stealth?
step on all the twigs.
It's
Is this representative?
second
Because the card is gone.
change here. I want it open. Apologies, fellas. My computer's being a little bit sensitive. One open. Try this again. There goes. All right. I thought I had the card out there.
It's fine if you say it's there. I just noticed it was gone. There we go.
It's
Card's
back.
card's not gone. So we had
Uthred, Conry,
Uhtred out front.
Synthon,
We had Connery
myself.
kind of
Conry to the side.
something like this.
Move me up, yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah, actually, I like that formation.
All right.
Stefan's in the back, the rear.
Close to the other left.
Bards in the baggage.
So you come
I'm
back.
not seeing. All I see is myself here. Do I need
That's
to
because we're behind
turn?
Yeah, you're the whole party's
you can
behind
spin
you.
around and see us. Yeah.
Okay.
So you come out of the woods, back to the cart, and the scene of the wolves, and you see ravens picking at the body of the wolves.
you.
How badly damaged is that cart?
It's not.
It's unusable.
Well, I mean, there's no horse, so
We have
threw-
U3.
Looks at Uthred.
And Conry.
Right, we talked about
Think of it as physical training, Conry. You got to practice for your iron
Looks at
shirt
his
technique.
action. That is right, yeah.
so you're gonna go down the side of a mountain, trying to control a heavy wagon
No.
by hand.
No, Uthrid is going to go down the mountain.
Uhtred's going
I
to
think we
send the
just
cart
continue
down the mountain.
forward.
Yeah.
That's not going to be the problem. The problem's
Yeah.
going to be what the cart looks like at the bottom of the mountain.
Right.
All right, we got that idea. All right, just trying to think outside the box here. All right.
Just to be
Well, I'm
careful,
talking about a
Howard,
hand
I'm going to
card.
just kind of see if I perceive anything out of the ordinary, anything that feels off.
All right. How are you going about doing that?
Perception. But I'm looking around to see if I notice anything off. Maybe too few birds in the trees from when we came up, that kind of thing. Disturbances.
Let's see. All right, what'd you roll? That's
Rolled
a
a
nice
19.
roll.
19.
There are a lot of ravens, trees, and around you.
I think Utherod might be too far ahead, but I'm definitely going to point this out to Synthon.
I think I'm getting
If
feedback.
would it
Brad?
be worth using my
Yeah,
divine?
it doubles.
I was about to mention something like that. Is this possibly a portents a sign?
Should I use my divine sense?
You can do that. Your divine sense will tell you if there's like other plane creatures around or something of evil within 60 feet of you.
60 feet? That's not that far.
That's at least to the road.
Is it to the road?
Yeah.
So,
So
Brad, I'm getting feedback from yours. The audio's feeding back from your speakers to your microphone a bit.
Brad, you out there?
Muted.
Brad, he's muted.
Yeah, I was just going to mute it.
Oh, okay.
What are you getting? The music?
No, whenever anyone talks,
Some-
we're getting the kind of the replay of the talk coming back through your speaker about 2 seconds later.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
All right. All right. So you're to use divine sense.
Yes, I am. Why not? I'm feeling something creepy going on here. I need to use it. So, how the heck do I use it? Okay. Usability. So, feet has 3 of 3 uses. Okay, just go ahead and hit usability.
Yeah. All right. So there really is no die rolling with this.
There isn't.
No,
It just is.
It just is. Well, you don't detect anything that's patently evil. Your immediate area.
Okay. We want to just.
That beeping is scaring the shit out of my dog.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna mute. Let it stop.
All right. Well, I guess we continue forward. I'm assuming at this point everybody is aware that there is something weird going on with the ravens.
What? You pointed it out?
I pointed it out to Synthon, and then he casted a spell or something.
Right.
Divine sense.
Right.
I don't know if that's a spell or a skill.
Should I roll on my nature?
It's an ability.
On my nature skill? Or
What do you-
perception or something?
What are you trying to ascertain?
Well, nature check is that I'm checking my ability to recall lore about terrain, plants, animals, the weather, nature cycles, natural cycles.
Right. And what are you hoping to learn? I mean, what question are you trying to
Well,
answer?
we gotta have an abundance of ravens here. I mean, we're looking at is this out of the ordinary
Okay.
for this time of year? For all the dead animals and bodies and whatnot.
Fair question. You roll your nature.
No, I don't. I know nothing. There's plants.
It's normal to you.
Yeah. There's green stuff.
It's something you've not seen before, but you don't know if it's out of the character for the Ravens or not.
Okay.
All right, then I'm going to suggest to Uthred and signal that we should go down this way. Try and avoid the ravens.
Well, the Ravens are in the trees that way. They're in the trees above you.
Oh, they're in the trees.
They're everywhere.
I thought they were just these guys.
Do you remember how the crows were in Terre Haute? Is
Yeah,
that leaves? Are those leaves? No, they're crows.
So I mean, there are ravens all over these trees.
Got it.
So
Unavoidable.
heading south is going to go underneath a big tree of ravens.
All right.
Any reason to check out the wagon again?
We were pretty thorough about it last time.
Okay.
I think literally all of us investigated the wagon.
Even the bard.
Yeah.
All right, so
Hey, I'm going to sling my shield and holster my battle axe, pull out my 2 hand axes.
okay, you have your hand axes
Yeah.
equipped.
I don't know how useful it is, but I'll have my bow ready.
Okay.
Let's be walking along with my spear like I normally do.
I'm going to equip my long
Get
sword.
forward to
instead of
punching
mace.
a raven right in the beak.
Right.
All right,
Okay.
I guess we continue forward, yeah?
All right, we'll let the
Same
Uhtred-
order.
Uhtred, which way are you headed?
Which way is home?
Well-
or which way is the town?
Town is
Road-
that way.
Road south.
Down. South. Down.
All right. So I'm going to back you up to here. Because when you get there, something startles the ravens, and you guys can move up in formation. And they come swarming out of the trees. They don't like your presence. Visions of them.
Well, we just
I'm going to
We
move
just
forward
move-
from.
All right.
let's just
And
move
then-
quickly away from them.
Well, I'm going to need initiative now.
Are they attacking
It's
us?
that other thing that's going to happen on the way down the mountain to get Uthred to 2nd level.
Whatever do you mean?
There's no active combat encounter.
I know.
That's
I'm working
correct.
on it. I'm working on it. Not now.
Ooh.
All right.
Stefan needs to roll. Stefan has no initiative.
So,
That's what his father always said.
Yes. What a loser. Yeah, smoke dope and write music.
so these 2 icons that you see on here represent 2 swarms of ravens that can be attacked as though it was a creature. and they do attack as though it is a creature. It looks as though the ravens collectively have some kind of hostile intent and start to flock and move towards the group. But Conry, Stefan, and Uhtred sense the danger before the ravens can act as a group and get to take an action.
Okay.
Starting with Conry.
Run!
Run.
I mean, we're talking about how many ravens we talking about here? Like hundreds?
A swarm. So,
I mean,
the swarm has a pool of hit points, and once you've deleted all of the pool of hit points, the swarm is no more. So,
I mean, this could take. It's kind of like this could take a long time to take out a swarm. I mean, is it?
Well, just hit him with your mace.
All right. Can we outrun them?
Who knows?
You might, but I probably can't.
So
my body armor, probably not.
Conry, you have the initiative.
Okay. I was trying to get this thing up here. I guess we'll, let's see. I can only move 30 feet and take my action, right?
Yep, or you could move more without an action.
Okay.
I think your pole arm can attack from 10 feet, though. So
it's not a pole arm; it's just a spear.
It's a spear.
Yeah.
I thought it had reach.
I don't think he determined that. Did you?
Let's have a look. Spear. Not have reach.
What?
It is not a reach weapon.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will move to the forefront and go on the defensive.
So you can declare. You can declare to hold your action for a trigger event. Move that distance and tell me what your trigger event is, and if that trigger happens, you can take your action.
Okay. We'll move to the wagon. Maybe we can take some partial cover there, I guess. And we'll hold for them to move into my reach and then attack whenever they do.
Fair enough. So if they close on you, you get to take your action.
Yep.
All right, Stefan. Stefan's going to make sure he has a clean line of sight, and he's going to inspire Conry, who's up front. Let's do some inspiration here. What's his problem? He didn't take his long rest. All right.
It's a nap in the middle of combat.
So there, and he's going to play a battle march on his pan flute to inspire Conry. Conry, you have bardic inspiration, which you have to use up in the next 10 minutes to get the benefit, and I put the description of it in the chat log there for you. And that's going to be Stefan's action. Oh, this and move to Uhtred. Did you move already, Uhtred, or is that where you were? You're muted, Brad.
Yeah, sorry, I keep hitting the wrong mute button. Yeah, I moved like 10 feet.
Okay. Well, it's now your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna throw a hand axe each swarm.
One hand axe at each swarm. Okay.
Conry doesn't catch it.
Yeah.
So where are the swarms?
How about the?
They're kind of up in the air, aren't they? Above us.
They're everywhere.
Oh.
What? I'm on
Because
the air.
don't they
What?
have to have a target to use the
It's no big deal. I didn't pay any money for it.
hand axe attack?
You do. The swarms count as a single entity.
Yeah. So you attack one of those 2 boxes that you see there.
Okay.
So you're do you get 2 attacks? You just get the 1 attack, don't you? Yeah, you don't get a.
You're probably right.
Yeah,
you're
you only get the
probably
1 attack. So if you're gonna throw a hand axe, you can only throw 1.
right. Okay.
Just so you know, your rage has passed, so you're not in rage right now.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Which
I don't know.
swarm are you attacking?
The southern one, I guess.
All right. So roll to attack. That's gonna hit. Roll your damage. Okay.
Don't suppose that's a critical hit.
No, it's not a critical hit.
Okay.
So, Uhtred throws a hand axe through the southern swarm and takes out several ravens. Process. Now this swarm just attacked is going to retaliate. Swarms, like swarming monsters do, actually move on top of their target, which complicates things for the party, because if you miss while trying to attack that swarm, you can hit the person that's in the swarm. So be advised that Uhtred is now in the
Does
swarm.
it move past me?
Well, it's moved
It's
next to
still
you.
within your threat range.
Right,
Huh?
so it hasn't moved out of your threat range, so you can't get an opportunity.
In other words, did I get to attack it?
No, you don't get an opportunity attack unless it disengages. It's engaged.
Oh, I thought since I was holding my action that if it moved past me, I could attack it.
I forgot about your held action. So as it moves within range, you do get to take your turn.
Okay.
Back up. Thanks for reminding me. You had a held action.
And which one am I attacking? This one right here?
Yep.
It's the only one in range.
Okay. I didn't know which one moved, so I didn't know where you backed it up to. Okay, so... Oh, I just need to click the thing at the bottom. Okay. Your control action has more than one item. What? Okay,
Yeah,
never mind. Sorry.
You've got 2 unarmed strikes. It doesn't matter which one you roll. They
Right.
they work.
And this is at normal.
Set normal.
Normal, correct?
Correct.
But I can use the +6, correct?
+6. It'll compute it automatically.
Bardic Inspiration.
Oh,
You can add it to your attack roll.
yeah, but you can declare
That
that after
right.
you roll.
Okay. Would that hit it?
You don't get to know that, but you can declare it if you.
Oh,
if you're-
come on! do I make contact?
you have to decide whether you're going to add the dice before you know what the necessary 2-hit is. So if you think 13 might be enough, you can roll with it.
Fine. We'll roll with it. Whatever.
It hits.
Okay. All right.
Roll your damage. Right?
Can we add the 6 to that?
No, it's the Bardic Inspirations to a saving throw or a skill check or a 2-hit. It's not to damage. But you do 5 points of damage Are you also doing your bonus action?
Yeah. Okay. Can I just hit that again? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you can.
All
right.
Okay.
Roll your damage.
And we'll do damage. Is that more than 10 over their AC?
No, it isn't.
Okay, I'll add 6 to that.
All right, you're going to use your inspiration.
Oh, yes.
All right, roll
That's
d6.
/R
Base d6.
/R D6.
Did you put a space in
Right.
there? /R space d6. Yeah.
/R D6.
Why'd you get a d4?
I don't know. It hit the D4 that was already on there, I guess. I don't know. Because I got 3 for my D6.
Okay. All right.
So is that over the...
Yeah, rolled critical damage.
24.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. 8. So 8 plus 5.
All right. The swarm is thinning out. There's still a few birds left.
That was already the one that got hit?
Yeah. All right. Now
Damn.
we finished the Raven's turn. It does go over Uhtred. And attempts. It's.
But Uhtred can attack it without a disadvantage.
Yeah. Uhtred does not need. What's your armor class, Uhtred?
Stand by.
Yeah.
I think it's 16, but let me check.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, 16.
The birds peck at you, but you're too fast and evasive, and they do no real damage. Okay. Now it's Ray's turn. There's a few birds on top of the.
I'm not going to try that. Not the way our dice have been going. I've got a clear shot at the other one.
Well, that wagon's in the way.
Aren't they up in the air, too?
Well, they were on the body of one of the wolves, so they're not. The swarm itself is not very visible with the wagon. It would have partial coverage unless he moved.
He wants you to shoot Uhtred.
I'm going to move.
All right,
Yeah,
you
you can
move,
move.
move, then shoot.
I have time to refresh my coffee, or we almost at the
That
end of the round.
is going to hit. Knock out a couple birds. Alright, the second swarm is going to swarm onto Connery. Do its swarm of beaks.
I'm a beacon.
Oh. 16, good enough.
Oops.
Alright. 4 points. That's... You apply that because you're kind of buried for me.
Yeah, I did.
And now Synthon gets to do something.
Okay. I don't know what's going on with my camera again, but it's acting weird. Well, if I... Who rolled that?
What?
Saw some dice. Bye. I think where's the so the only one left is the swarm over Uthrid?
Well,
There's two swarms.
There's two swarms,
Two
one
swarms.
on Uhtred and one on Conry.
Well, I guess I'll see if I can cut Uthrid's head off with a longsword, trying to kill some ravens.
All right. Well, don't go into his box. Go next to him somewhere. All right, and turn and face. You're attacking the one on Uhtred. Good luck.
Sorry, Uthrid, if I feel unlucky though.
Just need to hit the attack in the chat log there. Team will hit.
Okay. There we go.
Swarm, that is the swarm. Uhtred steps up, swings. Killing the last few ravens that were surrounding Uhtred. Set that aside so Uhtred can see himself.
Synthon stepped up and killed the last few.
Synthon stepped up and killed the last few.
Yeah.
Thanks for correcting me. Conry, you are surrounded by ravens.
Awesome. I'm in a target-rich environment.
Your turn.
My turn. Okay. We will attack, attack, attack. Now I've used my Bardic Inspiration, correct?
You have.
Okay.
You an unarmed strike. You land a hit. Five points of damage, taking out a few ravens.
Okay. We'll use my other attack here.
That will also hit.
That do this. 10 points.
All right. The monk fights back against the swarm and it's thinned out the numbers a fair bit.
And that's the one that Ray already damaged, right?
Correct.
Can I duck? Can I duck now? Duck.
Stefan.
Going prone is an action, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it might be a movement.
No, it's half your movement.
You can drop prone as your movement.
That gives them advantage.
Oh yeah, I haven't moved.
If you're worried. Right, but I think he's wanting to avoid getting killed by Uthrid.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to catch a battle axe to the back of the head.
Right.
Something like that.
Hey, I could wait.
Just a throwing axe.
It's just a throwing axe. I can long jump. It says I can long jump as a movement. Okay. It says I can improvise it. Actually, it says I can drop prone.
You can.
That could be my
I just
movement.
said that.
Oh,
You can
so I
drop
thought you
prone.
said there was a.
And if you're still prone, when the ravens take their turn, they will attack with advantage because you're prone.
Oh, I got you. Can I'm right next, and I kind of said I'd take partial cover with the wagon. Can I take cover in the wagon?
This is a swarm of birds. It can move through objects. It can. So you really can't take cover from it.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I'll just try to maneuver as best I can, I guess. I can
Dodge
at
and
least
weave.
see which way it's coming. Yeah, dodge and weave, dodge and weave.
All right, so the bard is going to take his turn and viciously mock.
You can dodge a raven. You can dodge a raven.
What?
If you can dodge a
You can
wrench,
dodge a wrench. You can dodge a wrench.
So the bard is going to viciously mock the swarm of birds. Birds need to make a
How
wisdom
good his
save.
insults are.
The birds are royally insulted. And a few of them drop to the ground.
Oh my.
Alright, and that makes it Uhtred's turn. This ought to be fun.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna. So they're all around me, right?
No, they're all around Conry. The swarm that was around you has been thinned out. It's gone.
Oh, okay. So, assuming I need to do this, if I throw this hand axe, can I pull my battle axe as a bonus action for the next turn? I mean, bonus action, so I'm ready for the next turn.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Alright. If we get some friendly fire. That's gonna hit. You guys were complaining about the loaded dice, but this is looking pretty good right now.
There you go.
It had to happen eventually.
Yep.
Alright. The half-orc throws a hand axe, taking out a fair few birds along the way. Strike that, taking out the remaining birds. Swarm falls. That is that.
Awesome.
Did anyone even get hurt in that encounter?
I did.
Oh, you did.
Oh, you got pecked for a few, didn't you?
Yep. I was a beacon for damage this time.
Alright.
No need to crow about it, Matt.
Right.
Swarm of Ravens is 200 XP total, 40 each. 2 swarms, yeah, 40 each.
Got it. I don't see on the character sheet and beyond where we put experience points.
So, D&D.
I got it on the one character sheet, but I don't have it in D&D and Beyond. Oh wait, I think I've done it.
So D&D Beyond. Not to respond. There is a on the character sheet. There's manage XP. It's in blue. That pops up.
Manage HP, manage XP. Okay, got it. Yep.
Okay, you found it.
Yep.
All right, the threat has ended. Are you doing anything else? Bard steps over.
Bandage my pecs.
Gonna go get my hand axes.
Very good.
Oh, is someone laying on hands? Is that what you're saying?
No, he picked up his thrown hand axes.
Oh, okay. I couldn't hear. So can I roll my medicine? Or
Yes.
is it necessary?
It's really not
I'm in
necessary.
good shape, so I'm just gonna watch the road.
Okay.
All right, very good. You stop what little bleeding there was. Are you guys
Slide from stab.
doing are you taking a short rest here, or are you pushing on?
I think we should push on. We're gonna end up short resting the day away.
Yeah.
Agree.
See you
Okay.
though.
I mean, a short rest is only a half hour, but
Hour.
It's only
Okay.
half hour.
we
I do it slightly different than.
Okay. Fair enough.
can do whatever you want to do. I don't care.
Now let's push.
Yeah, I'd say push, but
Okay.
Good.
Very good. So now you get to see the new feature in the game. I'm gonna close that in combat. So we now have a travel map that is interactive. So you had stepped off the road to find the goblins, and now you're back on the road. You're going to head back down the mountain. You pass through the city of Kelb at the base of the where the really hilly part starts. You push
we're
down.
passing through. I'll tell a villager about the wagon. Kind of in passing. Hey, there's a wagon up there.
Well, we could always get a draft horse and walk back and get the wagon.
Yeah.
Are you serious? You're going to stop
I
in
think draft
Kelb?
horses might be out of. I was just going to say it in passing. I don't think we have the money for a draft horse at this point.
Well, we shall see. You can get a draft horse, but it could be that
these 2 potions aren't going to be worth that much.
the number of potions somehow keeps going down. All right, so you leave
What does
Kelb.
that mean?
You don't always have to buy the horses. You could just borrow them.
We'll bring him back on the way back down.
I'm sorry.
I
So-
am not showing any currency on my character, and I could have swore I had some before.
You do. So on your
Davis ran a horse.
on your character sheet, in your inventory, it's right across the top. Well, it's
Yeah, I 0 across the top.
oh,
That's okay.
you do have some. I'm pretty sure it's in your deed. Oh, wait a second. Your background, you may not have any. I'll have to
Yeah, I
check.
thought I had just a little bit not much, but I thought we had a little bit. But
Okay,
but
we'll
yeah,
check on that later.
yeah, no problem.
So you make your way down the mountain and get back to the city of Silvery Moon, and open up Silvery Moon
That was
here.
good. That was good music.
Yeah, would you mind?
Get some scenery here. What I really need is a producer. Do these scene changes for
Right.
me. To find some.
Yeah, currency 5. It says 10 silver pieces, or it says gold 10 silver pieces.
right. Well, I know that it was near the bright blade brandished.
Right, he gave you a
He picked up
description.
the job, and he said he was right there.
Right, he explained to you where to find him.
So
So
we taking the one potion?
All right, bro. All gone.
So this is you come in through the Hunter's Gate here. You go past these row of shops along the way here to this big open air market here, and then you head back to the west this way. You like my little party icon that I created for the whole group?
Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Very cool, Howard.
And then his shop he described is right over here. We will do another quick scene change here real quick.
Yeah, and Synthon's sword is as tall as me.
Indeed
I have
it
a very
is.
long sword.
Wonder if he's compensating for something.
I'm not going to ask him.
Shop, there it is. These load so slowly, and I apologize. Did we lose somebody? Oh, alright, we got everyone. Alright.
Where's the tavern?
Well, you're going.
We're not going to the tavern. We're going to the potion maker. I think we should let Uthred negotiate the actual pay.
Alright.
Well, I was going to say, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to stand in the background.
So, you step.
Apex dance at appropriate moments.
So you enter this
Yeah.
cramped little shop. As soon as you walk in, you hear a little ding of the bell as you come in, and an acrid smell. It's kind of malodorous. It's kind of overpowering as you walk in, and you can immediately tell it's from whatever is brewing in this cauldron in the corner. The walls of the shop are lined with shelves, and on the shelves on just about every inch is packed with little items of jars, and you notice some of the labels say things like minotaur blood and black pudding goo and things like that. And then on the counter you see tools such as scales, mortar and pestle, and measuring spoons that are kind of scattered haphazardly all over the place. And upon the sound of the bell, from behind the counter, barely visible because of how short he is, your employer pops
A
up.
little raised walkway back there.
And as you remember, he speaks with this kind of high-pitched, squeaky voice. He says, "So, I see you're all back, and you've actually picked up someone along the way. How did it go?"
He was always here.
He
didn't notice?
Are you really going to fast talk him that way?
Perception roll.
No.
So, how did it go? Who's going to speak to the group?
I slide the box up on the shelf. These are all that we could recover.
Is
We
it all
got what you asked for.
Are all the potions in there?
I have not touched a one.
Okay. Very good. So he pops open the box and he looks at it and he looks a little dejected. He said, "You only found 10?"
That's all they
All
had.
right. That's
There's
stupid.
a goblin tribe had taken it. I assume that they probably drank some.
Probably, and they wasted them. And then he waves his hands and he seems very upset. All right, well, at least you got the 10. I'm happy that. And he gets out 100 gold pieces, 10 per bottle, and he counts it out and puts it on the counter. And he says, "I guess that's better than nothing. I appreciate all your work. I trust you all are safe and sound."
Yeah.
A few scratches and dents, but we're okay.
He says, "Well, since you know the way, I would like to offer you a second job. I can't count on these caravans anymore. In fact, the last I heard from the caravan master is after he gets his wagon, he's stopping caravans between here and Sundabar. He says it's just too much of a risk. They can't afford to be losing men and equipment that way. But I want to get what I have in stock to Sundabar to my partner there. So if you're interested in a job, I'm going to send these 10 potions plus everything that I've got to him, and I'd be willing to pay 100 gold to do that, and he might have a job for you to bring something back. If you're interested in that, come back tomorrow and I'll have them all organized for you."
My question is how many is all you've got?
Well, I need to figure that out. I need to figure which ones I need to keep for my shop here and which ones I can let go to my partner. So that's why I want to take inventory here and ask you to come back tomorrow and I'll have them all packaged up.
You can come back tomorrow, but depending on how many we're shipping, we might need to talk about the price.
Or
All right,
transportation or whatnot.
We'll talk about that.
What did he pay? What did he pay us for this? These 10 potions.
10 each.
100 gold.
10 gold
10
each.
He's offering
10
us
gold per
100
potion.
total.
Yeah. So if it's not 10 bottles,
Well, he's asking us to go a lot further too,
he's asking us to go a lot
And-
further.
into more dangerous territory.
I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm putting out there that depending on how many you want us to transport, you have to talk about the price. 100 might not be fair.
Well, I'll let you all.
But we can talk about it tomorrow when you know what we're doing.
I'll let you all haggle that out.
Yeah.
At another point. So you have the night to spend in the city. Later on, I can talk to you individually as you make contact with your known contacts in the city and update them on what you've done, and we can do that. We can do that separately out of game. Are you planning to come back the next day? Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right.
I think we're definitely interested in the job.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and say you guys do a long rest, which means you can level up your characters. You all are ready for level 2, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
How do I get my character sheet to go up?
So I have to do the imports. If you guys want to take 5, I'll do the imports while you guys take a quick break.
Who has the highest charisma in the group?
Probably me. Oh, I don't know that for a fact.
Yeah,
about the bard?
Yeah, the bard's probably the highest.
I have
We
a
should probably
16, so I'm pretty damn charming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine's
I'm gonna
only a 13.
mine's 8. So somebody else needs to do the negotiating, is all I'm saying.
Yeah. You roll with the strength check.
But if you're intimidating, you might.
Yeah.
No, intimidation is still charisma.
Oh, it is. Yeah, that's true.
I have a intimidation bonus, which would make it a 9 versus an 8.
All right.
We'll come back after.
Connie,
Right.
did you
I'm gonna go grab another coffee here real quick. Go ahead.
did you update your
ahead.
character sheet for the total XP that you're supposed to have?
Yeah, I put the total XP on there.
Okay.
Was I supposed to? Is there some kind of save or something?
No, it doesn't. It's good.
Okay.
I'm just doing the import.
All right. I'm gonna go grab some coffee here real quick.
I'm gonna grab something here real quick too while you're doing that. Back in your arm, John. What did you do, man? Oh, the tractions. They have nothing in a 50-mile radius. And I tried all of them.
So Brad, you partying down there with those spring breakers, causing all that trouble down in Florida?
No, when I lived out on the beach, this time of year was always a pain because the kids come down, they want to party, and they're loud and obnoxious at late hours of the night. And when you're working stiff, trying to live amongst them, it can be kind of quarrelsome. But where I'm at now, I don't even know it's spring break.
Okay.
All right,
I remember going down to Panama City a couple of times and partying. Go ahead, Aaron.
My building wouldn't even let people under 21 rent a room, but it didn't matter. There's still enough rowdy 21-year-old in the group, I guess, or the Canadians were the worst, actually. They'd come down in beginning of March, mid-March, and man, they had some pent-up stuff going on there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so your characters have been imported. Need to check the XPs because I think a couple of you had the exact 300 in there rather than what the number should have been. So make sure you update that XP correctly.
So don't forget that I did put in chat that I split out the gold.
Oh yeah, we got to update our character for the gold.
Yeah. I assume you give the bard.
4 ways.
You're not going to pay the bard.
No, I split it 5 ways.
All right, so 20 gold each.
Do we enter that under D&D Beyond, or where do we enter that?
Yeah, where do we enter?
So you can leave it in here. It's just that whenever we do an import, you have to transfer everything from here back to D&D Beyond. The only thing you need to do that with is your XP total and anything in your inventory that has changed. So that's going to be your gold and all that. So before we do an import, we need to reconcile those two things, and then we can do the import again. But you all should have your level 2 characters now.
Well, getting back to the gold though, do I put it in the D&D and Beyond?
You can put it in either place.
Put it in here. So, keep track of it in here. Just remember, before we do our next export, you need to move whatever it is at that point into D&D Beyond.
How do I get my character in?
I already put it in my D&D Beyond.
Your character's not active right now, so here.
So in D&D Beyond, if I want to put my gold in, is it under?
There's a little thing on currency on the right-hand side of the character sheet.
Yeah. Oh, currency. Okay, got it.
And then you click on the little hourglass-looking thing, or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
And then you can enter it in.
Okay. So I had 10 gold, and we just got another 10. Is that right?
No, we got 20 apiece.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah, 20. Okay, so I got 30 then.
All right. Okay, so you return back to your rendezvous in the morning, I assume?
Yeah, at some point between leaving and coming back, I'm going to sell the light crossbow on my own.
Okay. We can handle that offline. Separately. Okay. So you rendezvous back in the shop. And who's going to do the talking?
I guess I will, unless Stefan wants to.
Well, Stefan does...
Probably a tie between who has the best.
Stefan doesn't return.
Okay. All right, well then I guess I'm talking unless somebody has an issue with it.
Stefan, before you guys broke up and went your separate ways last night, he explains he's going back to the Bard College to write some songs. And if you want to find him, he'll be there, but he's probably not going to return for this job.
Sure.
So he says he'll be at the Bardic College if ever you need him, which is actually on the south side of the river.
We enjoyed his company. We would like him to return.
Is that because you don't have a healer in the group?
No, we enjoyed his company. We enjoyed his vicious mockery. We enjoyed his vicious mockery.
All
It's
right,
always
so
funny to see someone that's Ravens.
So
I will talk.
so Ray's talking for the group. All right, and you go back in, and you're in the little cramped little shop again, and he seems very excited to see you. He says, "Great, you're back. I have everything boxed up. I managed to put it all in just 2 boxes.
Sure.
It's a total of 32 potions, but they're fairly small. A potion is, it's about the size of a 5-hour energy. They're very small little vials, little wooden containers with a stopper in them.
Mhm.
So it's not a big burden. And
Well, it's not a big burden, but it's the value of the burden that matters.
So he says, "All right, so you're interested in the job. I'd like for you to go all the way through the pass, and push on to Sundabar. Let me.
Now I just came from there, and I'm telling you, there's a lot of orcs around that town. This is a lot more dangerous mission than just going and retrieving some stuff out of a cart halfway there.
Well, yes, but it's not as though the potions are now missing and you have to go wandering through the wilderness to find them. You're already going to be in possession of the potions.
We have to wander through the wilderness to avoid the orcs from killing us and taking them.
Yeah, we're traveling down the only known road.
So you guys do realize that 100 gold pieces, the average commoner makes about 10 gold pieces a year, so 100 gold pieces is a pretty handsome, tidy little amount.
Looking around the shop, what does he charge for a potion?
Well, he doesn't actually have prices listed on the potions.
Do I know what a potion is worth, roughly?
Have you ever purchased
there is no appraisal skill, so I can't roll appraisal, but I would think that I would know ballpark what the cost of a healing potion is.
It depends on the potion.
Just take it over the barcode scanner. Just take it over to the barcode scanner and scan it in and see what he charges for it.
Right.
So maybe just roll intelligence then. Let's see if you've
roll intelligence.
Ever had the occasion to. Potions can be, 50 or 100 gold pieces. Some of them can be very pricey, but the common ones, 50 to 100 gold pieces.
When the character sheet's not active, how do we get?
He put the characters on the.
I put the characters.
On the... okay. I was still looking at the gnome. Sorry.
All right, so he's offering 100.
100 gold pieces, and he says that there might be an opportunity to make money on the return trip.
And Uthred, well, he's gone. I'm going to ask Uthred how many days it takes to get there, but he's stepped away.
We have a map, right?
I'm sorry?
We have a map of getting to Sundabar.
Well, Uthred said he was just there, so I was going to ask him how long it takes to get there.
Howard, how long did it take me to get there?
Depending on how you're traveling, like on foot, it could be as much as 5 days, depending on how bad the pass is. Which you just came through there. The pass is pretty snowy and icy.
Good.
I don't know, guys. This seems really light for what we're getting to ask. I am going to roll persuasion, and I am going to. I don't ask me to act this out because I can't, but I'm going to roll persuasion and use my inspiration to negotiate a better price.
Oh, you're gonna you're gonna roll persuasion with advantage.
Correct.
Okay.
Pretty persuasive.
I didn't
And
actually.
I have removed the inspiration from my character sheet.
Okay. So he kind of pulls at his beard a little bit. He says, "Well, I'll tell you what. I've already lost a whole lot of money with the potions that I've lost, and I have costs in making these potions. I don't get to make them for free. What I can do
Sure.
is I will work to brew another batch of healing potions while you're gone, and on your return, I will add 4 healing potions, 1 for each of you, to sweeten the deal."
That's not bad.
I'm writing it down, not delaying. That sounds fair. Shake.
All right, he hands you over the 2 boxes, and he says, "So in Sunderbar, when you get there, you'll need to look for a shop. It's run by a half-elf. His name is Robnall Elren. He runs a sundry shop on the west side of town. Tell him that I sent you. Give him the potions, and he might have. Sometimes he has stuff that he sends back to me. He might have that. Ask him when you get there, and he might offer you a job carrying something back." He also says, "It might be wise for you to visit the furrier near the Hunter's Gate on your way out and get some cold weather gear.
Hmm.
It is late fall, and the pass will be snowy."
Is he paying us in advance?
No. He's giving you. He's
What
giving
about
you.
all that?
He's giving your entire stock of potions
Right.
to carry.
Great. Can these potions buy us cold weather gear?
No, you already you have
We might
food
need
for
a little
that.
we might need a little advance.
Oh, we've got 35. I don't know what stuff costs, but
How much does a horse cost?
a lot.
It depends on the kind of horse. I mean, war horses are a lot. Riding horses and draft horses are not too bad.
Riding horse is
What's a-
75 gold.
Ugh, okay.
Negotiable.
Yeah.
I don't have the money for it. That's for sure. And I have to buy. We burned some rations by having the long rest. I need to buy rations, otherwise I'm going to be starving for 10 days.
Sure, they got a long trip here.
Never had Raven?
Where does it go?
Yeah.
Tastes like chicken.
I've eaten crow before, but never raven.
Kind of like panthers. Panthers taste a lot like chicken.
Yeah. Mm.
Then again,
Yeah,
to the villagers.
Well,
Yeah, Utrid does raise a valid point. You guys can live a little bit off the land if you take the time to do it.
well, we could live off the land a little bit, but certainly no one objects to putting down a deer. But if we end up high enough in the mountains where there's no game, I want to be able to eat.
Well, then let's
Okay.
hunt on the way up. And
I've got
we'll have
10
enough
days of
for the-
rations. What do you guys have?
I don't have any.
You have no days of rations. Nobody else has any rations except for me.
I have a rack.
I do.
My character kit is assuming it's a more urban setting.
Well,
At least I have to buy that plus some clothing.
So,
yeah, well,
so
you have to
so
buy
during
that
the
on the way out.
you can go to the sundry shop and get some iron rations in the open air market. They have things like jerked meat and goods that will stay, be durable, salted meats and so forth.
I can't modify my sheet, so I can't add it.
We'll do that on the off session as
later.
well. Yeah, let's not take
Sure.
time to do that.
Can I stop by the? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, for the furrier, furs are actually not that expensive. You can get fur-lined boots for a gold piece. You can get a heavy fur cloak for 2 gold pieces. Get some lined gloves for a few silver pieces. So you'd be spending, less than 5 gold pieces to get good cold weather gear. Recommended.
Yeah.
And then you can add some iron rations to it. We'll do that during an off session. We'll assume that you've gotten that. Is there any other business you want to do before you take your journey?
We're assuming that we've already stopped by our respective. Did
Yeah.
I stop by? Okay.
Yeah, stop by your master.
There is something, but
Yeah.
I think it would have to be done off game, Howard.
Okay.
There is something for me to do.
Yeah, I think something for all of you to do. We'll handle that in off sessions. Okay. All right. So I assume you're gonna make tracks.
Yep.
All right. The fur he describes is up here, just inside the Hunter's Gate. Make your way out. All right. So you're going to set out along the same road that